That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but.
And George Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
we can't ask Rashad questions.
Okay, Rashad.
Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. What is up, man? How's everybody doing? My name is Rashad Milligan. This is the road to 5K subs. And even though I started off so giddy, first things first, I have to say, rest in peace to George Foreman, man. Legend, legendary boxer, legendary athlete, legendary American figure, George Foreman. And a silly thing that kind of connects with me when I think of George Foreman, just like from my generation, is like, he kind of inspired the entire Gary Coleman grills on Drake and Josh, because, you know, of course, the George Foreman grills and stuff like that. And shout out to you, Yvette Nicole Brown, friend of the channel. You know, that ain't not my job. Like, just legendary stuff. So many great memories. And like everybody said, before the air fryer, it was the Gary Coleman grill. I'm so sorry. I'm thinking about Drake and Josh still. The George Foreman grill. And, you know, Foreman, it was like when I was a kid, it was all I saw was like Foreman and Magic, because Shaq was still playing. So Shaq wasn't what he is now. When you see Shaq as a retired athlete on every commercial, it was like George Foreman on a lot of stuff and Magic Johnson on a lot of stuff. And then I'm from Atlanta, as I say every single live. But in Atlanta, on the west side, there was like an entire kind of like plaza around the Greenbrier Mall that was all owned by Magic Johnson. There was a Starbucks owned by Magic Johnson, the Starbucks franchise, and then the Magic Johnson Theater and all that and stuff. So it's like, I don't know. I saw that up close and personal of what a professional athlete turned entrepreneur and what entrepreneurship looked like, thanks to people like a Magic Johnson and George Foreman, because, you know, I might not have been the most up on business and reading the Atlanta Business Chronicle or the New York Times, or, you know, business section, you know, but I did read the sports section, and I did watch Sports Center every day, and I did watch ESPN News documentaries, and I did watch NBA TV documentaries, and I did read Muhammad Ali books from my dad that were discussing his, you know, kind of back and forth, you know, chopping it up, yapping, barking back and forth between him and Foreman. So I knew who George Foreman was through the Ali movies, through the Ali books, through my father's stories. I knew who Magic Johnson was through NBA TV, through NBA, ESPN News, through ESPN, all of the things, and TNT, because he was on the TNT desk too when I was a kid. So I knew who these people were, and I followed them through sports, because sports was something I've always been passionate about when I was like, especially a little kid. And to see them transition into business the way they did, it showed me entrepreneurship beyond my family, because, you know, my grandmother was an entrepreneur, my father's an entrepreneur and stuff like that. So to see entrepreneurship beyond my family and to see it on TV with people who look like me, black faces and stuff like that, it was very important and pivotal. And I thank George Foreman for that. Safe travels, in the words of Tyler, the Creator.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but.
And George Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Okay, Rashad.